Hi everyone and welcome. We are going to do the hashtag Give a Scrap. This is the collaboration of Angela, and Angela is the traveling crafter. I'm going to put everything in the description box. So far, all these beautiful ladies have made their videos, and I have this idea. I'm hoping this works out, so let's give it a try. Are you ready? Let's do this. So make sure you follow this whole list, and Angela will be the one that will wrap up the whole thing together. But let's give this a try. I have my scraps. I have these tins. My husband sprayed them for me, except the only thing is I didn't seal them. So when you put this together, they scratch up a little bit. But I have an idea. So let's see if my idea works. So this is my tin. This is actually a gum tin, okay? And all you do is slide it this way. And yes, I put gesso here, and then I try to cover it with clear nail polish, like to seal it, but it's okay. It didn't. What my thought is, hey, open it just a little bit. So I did. I just used my strong hands. Oh, yes, very strong. And then look how easy that slides. Yep. There it is. It does slide a little bit easier. I did the same. I believe it's this one that I had tried it with, and that's why, see, that's a lot easier. Yes, it's a little stuck back here. You see, you could see where I pulled it there, but I think it's going to work. I mean, how much more can I really pull that apart? But if you have the other kind, you know, the flip kind, you know, the Altoids that you also open this way, that might be a little bit easier. But let me show you. Here are my scraps, okay? What I started to do was I made scraps to fit here. These fit. These over here didn't fit. They were a little too small, but you could still use them. See? It's a little bit smaller how it fits. I might just still use it because, look, I think I have 3 of these. So I want to show you. I got my avocado paper that I dyed, and then I just glued right here. Okay? But let me show you exactly how this works. So all I did was cut it, and I think this said it was like 2.5 inches. Okay, it's a little bit smaller than this. But I don't measure, not really. I just went like this, and then I decided to cut it, and that's how I figured out it was 2.5 inches. Let me see. Yeah, see, 2.5 inches, but the paper isn't 2.5 inches. Let's see. Nope. Almost, not quite. See it right there? Yeah, what is that? 2 and... Is that the quarter? Like a eighth. I don't have my glasses. Shame on me. Anyways, here we go. It's smaller than the 2.5 inches. So all I did was fold it, and it's both pieces that are folded like this. So when you open it, you're gonna go, oh, but if I glue this here, now it folds like this. Okay, perfect. So we could glue, where is it? We could glue this here, okay, and you will glue on this side, and then you will glue on this side. So it could all be a perfect square. Or you can flip it, and let me see if this is correct. You could just glue on one side, and you still have this. And then you could just cut this or reinforce it and then do something you know, maybe put a ribbon or something, a lace. I might do it that way, where I have this little tab here. So let me find where I'm supposed to glue it. And bear with me, I've never made one of these. I saw one made years ago, and I think it was one of Tim Holtz's person. So, okay, there we go. I'm going to glue it right there. Come on. Let's see how this glue is. I could use this. Look, it says 2 times. It is strong. Let's see. It just gets stuck everywhere. So now I'm going to do this. And this will go in the middle. Our desert is really busy. I think I said that on another video. We have Coachella Fest, and there's so many people here. A lot of young people. People from all over the world. It's insane. The money that these tickets cost, and the people just go crazy going. I heard Justin Bieber, because it's for 2 weekends for Coachella, and I heard Justin Bieber, people were saying that he was like lazy. They didn't like the way he was singing. Okay, there we go. 2 ways you can do it. If you decide that you're going to do it like this, okay, and then this will go like this. So then when you open it, okay, we're going to do a little tab here, but when you open it, you can just go like this. And one more. Oh, but it opens the other way. So maybe we need to cut one off, because I really want it. Or, wait, if it does go this way, no, because it'll go this way. I kind of want it this way. I hope that makes sense to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we're going to cut this. This is 8. We don't need 8. We don't need 8. I'm just going to tear it right about here. And there we go. So the reason I say that is because I want to put this here, so this will come out this way, and I might have to fold it the other way. See, now I'm refolding my fold. There we go. Fold, and then this fold will go this way, and then, come on, be nice. That way, and then it'll go this way. I should have just flipped it over. How silly. And then this way. Because this is what I want to do. I'm going to glue that bottom one to this. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's do this. And I'm going to give it a try with this. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm just going to glue it down. Here we go. And if you don't want to glue it down and just leave it as a booklet, then what you do is you just don't glue it down. Just make your booklet. I hope that makes sense. Maybe we'll do it with the other one. But that will just make the little booklet. Okay. Let me see. I want this to come out this way. Yes. Okay. So we're just going to put this here. And then put that there. And you could decorate your papers first, or you could just do that later. But I'm going to do mine later, so I won't take so long. So here we go. See that? And then this will go through here. See that? Okay. This part that's folded, I might end up folding it this way. So there we go. All right. So now, because you see how this here, right about here, that I am going to get this glue. So bear with me. Come on. I'm going to set it up that way. I think I saw somebody having like a stand where they put their glue this way. That's pretty clever. Okay. We're going to do that. This right now is going to stay here. I have this here. It's a little bit wider. Do I have anything thinner than that? And my thought is I am just going to put it like this. Okay. And I know you're thinking like, oh, I could do this where it's hanging down, but I don't think I want the hanging down part because I don't think it's going to slide anymore or be able, to slide in there. This might get caught. So, like I said, this is the first time and I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to start in the back a little bit. Put a little bit of glue here. Okay. And this, what I want is, do I want the edge up? No, I want my edge down. So I'm just barely doing that. Okay. I am barely doing that. See that? Yes, it's sticking up here, but I'm going to cut that off. Okay. Now, okay, we're going to go like this. And here we go. I would just use the tiniest and thinnest lace that you have, or maybe even a really super thin ribbon. Okay, and we're going to cut this off. That's my idea of how I think I want to make this. I hope you are enjoying all the videos. These videos are amazing. These ladies are amazing. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to go here. Fabulous, fabulous ideas. So, there we go. Maybe this needs to go up just a little bit. There we go. So it doesn't get caught here. That's what I don't want it to do, is get caught there. Turn this around. I'm going to lift it a little bit. Why is this folded? Oh, it's the lace itself. Okay. Well, I think when I glue it down, it should stay down. There we go. Now I'm going to cover this. I'm going to get my scissors. And I'm going to cut right about here. This is the back part. So by the back part, I mean this goes back here. See, it still glides. So I think it's going to work. Now, right now, that this is still wet, I am going to trim this. You see what I'm doing? I'm just trimming the excess. I didn't want to do it on the bottom because I wanted to see that little bit of the scallop of the lace. So now we will go like this. And if you don't want to watch me do this, please go ahead and go forward. In other words, like, just speed up the video. I just hope this video's not a long one. I'm not into long videos. I totally understand. There. We're going to let this dry. I hope this works out. Here, I got a little trim here, a little trim there, and a little trim there. There, and I press it down. Make sure it's all pressed down. So there's that part of my lace. Yay! This goes like this. Okay, and it does fit. Let me see if this one wider. No, this one tighter. Is this one wider? I think this one's, I stretched out a little more. And we just want it to glide. No, this one's not that. There we go. This will work. This will also work. See that? Okay. So there you go. There's a booklet in here. I said I was going to glue this, and I am. I'll glue it. I'll use this glue just to glue this down. Okay. There we go. I'm still going to put like a little tab here. So this will go like this. There we go. See that? Yes, it's wider, but that's the only way this will fit. The only other thing I was thinking is now we can cover this with ribbon. And the ribbon that I had, do I have it here? Let me see. Let me bring these out real quick. So we can actually put anything. On top of this, you can put anything. We're going to do this, okay? Yes, these are sticking down. You can cut them off. Or we can do just a plain white one. Let's find the beginning, the end, somewhere. There it is. We can also do this. I like the pink, but I think we might do this. So let's do it. I'm going to leave this like that. Here, let's do this really quick. So now I can put this here. Like I said, I do like the pink, but I don't know if I want to cut some of those petals off. Okay, so we'll just use this. And you can always color your laces here. Let's see, this way. This way. I'm going to place that down, and we're going to go around. And oops, got a little too happy there. Okay, there we go. I might just pull this a little bit, just a little bit like this. Pull that over, and put that there. I'm going to cut this. So now we have covered our tin here. But of course we gotta let it dry. So I am going to let that dry. And then you can decorate the top. Decorate it however you want. Remember, I have this. This might be a little too big, but it's actually not a bad idea. See that? Maybe do a smaller flower, like if I would take this. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to pretend. See? That would be super cute too. Maybe I will do that and then just cover this with a little bit of lace. This is a little bit too fat, but we can cut it. I would cut it here. Take this off. Should we do it? Let's see. I would cut it here and take this off. I'm going to glue it. I'm going to go ahead and glue it, and just so we can have a piece of lace, and then we can have this like this. Are you guys ready? Or, okay, I'm turning around because I do have my, oh, where's my vintage? I don't have it here. Okay, we're just going to do this right now. Let's do this. I don't want to keep you all. Yes, I know I should have looked for my things. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just going to glue this here. And is it this way? It's this way. This way. I'll go right here because this is flatter. There. I'm going to glue it and then we'll cut it. Fabri-tac. Fabri-tac. We're going to go like this. Okay. I know a lot of people cut before. I don't know why. I just like cutting after. And like I said, I don't measure. If I measure, I ruin things. I've done that before. Okie dokie. We are going to do it like this. Yes, I have a little piece here sticking out, and you're probably thinking, oh my God, you're going to waste that. No, I'm not. I save all my little pieces. Okay, there. It's on. And I don't think I can leave that there. I do have to cut this. Okay. So and you know, I could have done this. Just covered that there. But, no. Material. I'm just going to trim right there. I'm going to go this way. Look, I trimmed this way. I'm sure I could trim this way. Let me see if I could do it that way. So I goof. I will trim right there. Just a slight angle, and then I feel it. Yeah. See, I don't cut the same this way. It's better this way for me. There we go. A little bit right there. A little bit right here. Just a little bit of this is sticking out right here, so I'm going to cut it. Okay. And, no, I can't leave this here because it's not going to work. Or will it? Maybe it will. Let's give this a try. Wow. I'm sorry if I sound so excited because, like I said, I've never made one of these. And I do like this kind of here. There we go. Maybe I will leave it. We will figure this out. I'm going to, for now, leave it. Okay. Yep, this goes this way. Let me move this out of the way. And I like this here. I will do that. I'm going to glue this here, and then I'm going to add some more fun things there. I love this right here. So I'm going to glue that on top. So see, and these are scraps. These are Dollar Tree really thin paper cup liners. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. I think I'll do it this way. I want more of this frilly stuff over here. So now, it's been really hot here, everyone. It started to get cold, and now it's hot. I know in a lot of places. I'm so sorry. I hear there's snow. Some people are having rain, but warm weather. Wow, it's a bit insane. So there. Okay, I'm going to glue it like this. Oh, I didn't turn on my other light, did I? I'm so sorry. Okay, so I have this here. I could probably trim that down so it looks like So there. Now you could put all kinds of fun things here. I do have a beautiful pink lace, and I'm going to bring this out. Good thing it's just right here, because I want to fancy it up a little bit more. Look. Look at that. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cut here and here, and here and here. I hope my little pearls don't fall off. I don't think they will. A lot of times when you do have pearls here and you're cutting, you should put a little bit of glue, but I don't think this is one of them that the beads will fall apart. Right here. And right here. Let me see. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that's gorgeous. Let's see if I do this. I might keep this here. I think I am going to lose one of the pearls here, but we will glue it back on. There. It didn't fall. Yay! And I'm going to cut this here. There we go. Come on. Should I put all of them here? Let me cut this little piece here. Should I put this like this? What do you all think? I kind of like that. 1, 2, 3. It should be odd. So maybe I should cut this one off. I'll cut this off and we'll see. We'll see. I can always glue it back on. Yeah. They always say to use odd number. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. And I think I'm going to be done for this little tin and scraps. And then you can decorate the inside however you want. Here we go. And come on, be nice. And here we go. There. What do you think? I love this. This is the first time I've ever made something like this. I love the bling. I love all these little pearls. And I just lost one. But look at me. Look at me, what I'm going to do. Get a little strip of glue there, and I'm just going to stick it there. There. No one even knows. So what do you think? What do you think of my tin can? Like I said, you're going to do this like this. And you'll close. You got your booklet in there. I decided to glue my booklet. You can always put a nice little piece of lace underneath here too. Doesn't have to be this one, but you could. You could just cover that, put some lace. But I just want to show you this. Everyone, let me know what you think. I might add a couple more little like bling laces there, just like to pull this up a little bit. You know, you just kind of add them like that. See? Maybe one over here. Let me see. Which one could I do? Like maybe I'll just cut this piece like this. And then you can twist it. You can put a ribbon. You can put whatever you want. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit and stick that under. So there, now you have some lace, some ribbon lace. So that is mine. Please join. Use the hashtag. Oops, this little guy got caught there. Use the hashtag give a scrap. And tag me, tag everyone, tag your friends. Make sure you tag Angela. But I love this. This is my idea. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I am so sorry if it's a bit long, but have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.